So as promised, here is the breakdown on the Great British Pound and New Zealand dollar, in which I banked around 7% on. Really nice trade, really clean, and it will become very clear as to why I took this trade once I do this breakdown. So here we have the pair on the weekly chart, and you can clearly see since right back from the 20th of June 2016, nearly 4 years ago, we have this clear ascending trend line which has formed very, very nicely. We have the lower ascending trend line where we have had one touch, two touch, and I was anticipating the third touch of this ascending trend line and a move to the upside. Now, I did post this a couple of weeks prior to taking the trade, and I did get a mixed view of reactions from traders who were saying, no, price is moving far too bearish in order for this to, revert and move to the upside. But this was my analysis. I anticipated movement to the upside, and you will see why now. So we had this resistance zone, come support, rejection, multiple rejections. We did break out, back through, acted as support over and over again. And so this is where I was anticipating the third touch of the lower ascending trend line within the overall ascending channel, and right on this, this solid support zone. So if I drop down to the lower time frames, even the daily, you can also see that we had a descending trend line which was being respected, and now we actually broken out of this and created, a daily double bottom. So we have on the weekly chart, we have the ascending trend line anticipating the third touch of the bottom ascending trend line. We have this huge support zone, and we also have, a break of a descending trend line which was respected for nearly 2 to 3 months. And then finally, fourth confluence, we created a double bottom. So, there are 4 huge confluences which I am happy to take the trade with and anticipate movement to the upside. So on the 4-hour chart, as you can see here, we created this bigger double bottom. We created this arch, and we created a bigger double bottom, and we also created a smaller 4-hour double bottom. Now, after these, the multiple wick rejections on the 4 hours, I knew that this trade was good to go. So I got in around the 1.9051 mark, and I had a stop loss of around 100 pips, which, yes, does seem big, but this was a longer term trade, so I didn't want to get taken out with a smaller stop loss. Luckily enough, we did move straight into profit, and I didn't go into any drawdown whatsoever, but I did want to protect myself with a bigger stop loss. So as you can see, price did move in my given direction, and very, very quickly also. So this did hit profit in around a week's time, and my take profit was this region here, just underneath this region, because I knew this would be a sensitive region once price reached it. And yes, once I did reach this price, we did revert around 100 to 200 pips. So overall, this was a nice trade. We had the weekly ascending channel, we had the weekly support zone, we had the break of the descending trend line, we had the double bottom, and we also had, look at these daily wick rejections, huge daily wick rejections, which obviously is pointing to price moving to the upside. And yeah, super clean trade, 7% banked, and this trade will be taken over and over again.